Hello and welcome back to another part of Alan Wake 2. Continuing right after the previous part. Still playing. Still loving it. Alright, we did this little section right here. Could I take this? Should I take this? I'll take this. You know, you might not know when you need it. Find inspiration at the subway tunnel. Inspiration? Alright. I'm inspired by that ghost.
Alan Wake.
Oh. I don't think that's no water right there. You know, this game just loves jump scaring. What's this X right here?
I should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving.
He's saying about the plot, something about the plot board.
Wake.
Lord. I need to check out the plot board. Let's try the murder cult over here.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
So what's he saying? Something about looking at the plot board and continuing the story. No, that's kind of weird in my opinion. Is it a bug?
Alan Wake.
I'm gonna keep moving. I don't want to get caught by the shadows. Under the
echoing
line.
hall had a story to tell.
End of the line. It's quite a name. Ammo is quite rare in this game. What happens when you run out?
Wake.
End of the line, plot board.
I had a new idea for a scene.
Okay. Missing FBI agent, let's check it out. So if I put missing FBI agent, this happens. Nothing.
Wake.
Torchbearers.
The plot changed the details of the world.
Quite the horrid place. And what about murder cult?
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Okay, this might be it. Information.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Writer, not the last when you're gone. feel like this is the one that I needed. Ah.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Okay, reach the murder site.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Alright, summoning the ritual.
This was done. The story had to be done.
Your friends will meet him when you're
Sound effects going crazy. I really wasn't expecting it to be a horror game. Although I've never experienced Alan Wake, so yeah, I guess. Alright. I can't read that. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright, got those shadows.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
We're gonna stay hidden.
Wake.
Oh, dead end.
Alan Wake.
Damn.
Wake.
He really doesn't like me.
Wake. Alan Wake.
Give me a sec.
Wake.
Dude, chill. Chill, bruh. Stop knocking me out. Oh no.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
I need to heal up. Oh, I'm not supposed to ignite it. Painkillers. Alright.
Wake.
Hey yo, this is literally the same place.
Alan Wake.
Let's take back my lights. Close the door. Give me ammo, please. Aim your flashlight at the spiral. What is this spiral? Maybe this game gives you ammo when you're low on it. It doesn't give it to you when you're, you know, good on ammo. Meaning this game's not generous with ammo, is it now? That's the spiral right there. Gotta look it at the right angle.
Maybe I missed something.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs mark secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Shoot. Dang. I'm scared. Alright. Gotta move up the stairs.
Alan Wake.
Ooh, safe room, safe room. I really want to get out this nightmare. All right. What's this little room right here? Just okay. There's a door. Oh. We're back up here. Now what? Okay, let's see. All right. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Oh, the collapsed tunnel right here. Right. We're in the collapsed tunnel. Let's do it. Summoning ritual. Enter the unblocked tunnel. That's crazy, man. The stories, this whole thing is pretty cool. It's pretty crazy.
The dark presence. Fuck!
Run more. That's my max speed, I'm screwed.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Alright. Time to see if it's actually gone.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
What's this? I can change the story? I don't need to. Come on, wake. Pretty sure you can run faster than that.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
What is the dark presence? What sort of entity is it? There's a whole weird place here. I think I gotta go in the middle. Oh, it's
somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Investigate the murder site. It's Nightingale.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. waiting for me.
End of part. Alright. You don't need to look at his PP. Okay. I don't really see anything else here. I think there's no heart there. Alright, let's get out of here. The writer of the first word, not the writer. Last, this is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
This kind of reminds me of, you know, the cursed world in Silent Hill, you know, when it shifts. Close the door behind you. Oh, thank you. I'm still underground for some reason. It's not too bad though.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Looks more normal now.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Oh, the phone.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Alright. I guess we go to the tower. Look for Alice. Go get to the apartment in the Parliament Tower. I'm guessing this is the tower. This big tower they showed me in the cutscene.
Maybe he was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Alright. Can I get out? Yeah. I don't know what was that wavy thing. Bubble. Oh, thank you for the elevator. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Let's go up. I hate those jump scares.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Oh,
Alice! Alice!
where's Alice?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Canonically, I should go through that door.
Alice,
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Okay.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Okay, memory card is needed. Video art doc. Focal point of the dark place. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Alright. Let's get the camera.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes. brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her.
The Dark Place.
Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
End of part. Some insane stuff going on. Oh, we're back.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. and can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Profiling. Hang on. Let's save up. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this part right here. Thank you so much for watching. Please do consider liking and subscribing. I will see you in the next part. Peace out.